Welcome. My name is Thomas Ledford. I'm here to share in this video transportation self-employed return. And so the thing about learning how to do tax preparation is that the most difficult part will be me trying to come up with different scenarios for you to learn from until you get your actual real world life client who will be the one bringing you in the information you need for income and expenses concerning the business. And so when it comes to whatever self-employed return client you have, the information you're going to get is going to come from them. So if they in transportation, they should have their expenses and income already sorted out on some type of form or some type of sheet to let you know that, hey, this is what I do for a living, this is a breakdown of my income, this is my breakdown of my expenses, and you basically take that information and use it to prepare the return with. And so in this video, we're going to prepare self-employed transportation return using Drake software, and I'm already logged into the software. And what I'm going to do is click open, type in the social, then hit OK, yes, type in the social again, and then client's name. Then we hit OK. And from here, we put in today's date, the date of birth. Yes, truck driver, phone number, and address. And so on the software for this year, the foreign currency and virtual currency questions are on the first page. And so we click on this here, and my client has none of those. So we say, let's note all of these questions concerning foreign accounts and virtual currency, Bitcoins, things of that nature. He doesn't have any of those. So hit escape. And so when we get down to it, we hit escape. And so the thing is, in this particular return, he's in for transportation, and so like I said, when it comes to the expenses and his income and all the other things that go along with that, all that comes from the client. So that's what makes actually doing a return that much simpler, because the information you're going to get is going to come from a client. Unless the client is new and just getting started, him or herself, you may or may not be able to get all you need from the client, and so you might have to help work with the client to get the information put together on the things they should have concerning their new business as a truck driver in the transportation industry. And so in this particular scenario, we're going to go to income, Schedule C. We're going to link that to the taxpayer. We're going to put in transportation. And the code, like I say, this guy here, he does 484 120 long distance. His business name is Nelson's Transportation Depot, and his EIN number and his address will vary. A lot of truck drivers starting out may start from home, and some may have outside location where they work for someone based on what type of business they have. Some truck drivers actually work as employees for companies, and then you have some truck drivers that's self-employed, independent contractors for companies. And so you got to figure out which one you are. If you're the one that's actually working as an employee for a company like J.B. Hunt, or say one of the Pepsi Cola, or one of the other beverage companies, then when it comes to being self-employed, you're not. And this is only pertains to people who have their own rig. Either they outright own it, or they got one and they make it monthly payments on it. That's going to determine if they're truly self-employed individual. And so if you look to start your own transportation company, then it's a lot of research and information you have to look into concerning that based on your demographics, meaning where you live at, and all that's going to vary based on state and country and location and all that. So those things you have to do your due diligence and research on when it comes to starting your own transportation business. And so in this here model, he's a guy who's getting started. He has his own transportation company. He brought his first rig that he's paying on, and he's looking for that to pay for itself by working for independent business owners as a transportation guy inside of his business. And so his address will be his home address. And so one of the questions is, did you make any payments in 2019 for I-299s? And those are basically people who've paid other people or companies to do certain work. And so because he just getting started, he has none of that. And his gross receipts of sales. So he has very little of that because he basically didn't get started with his business until June of 2019. So whatever accounts he was able to muster up was very little, but the income must still be put down. So based on what type of activity he did do, he said he generated $29,304. And so the expenses here, he had advertising expense because he bought business cards, he even got flyers, and so he got a dollar amount for that. When it comes to his car truck expense, his business is transportation, so that will have to be worked out on a different form altogether concerning the vehicle use. In his case, he had a truck that he paid for, that he used to pick up contracts from vendors to make deliveries long distance from. And so for training purposes right now, we just gonna put in there for supplies a certain dollar amount. And so we're gonna hit escape, come out of that. We're gonna hit calculate. So he owes the federal government $46.69 and the state $1,062 at this point. And so fill out these other forms. forms we have to fill out. Driver's license. Illinois. Issue date. Expiration. And so these different forms we have to fill out. So he's a single. Won't allow me to put in the right info. Okay, single. Okay, hit calculate. So when it go green, that means it's ready to be e-filed. We go to e-file selection. We go here, set, ready for e-file. We go to view mode to see if any notes you need to be checking out. And basically, these are just notes, FYI information. When it comes to notes, you can still e-file return. When it comes to messages, you must clear those up in order to e-file. This is a voucher that's associated with the money he owes. All that information is here. Here you take a check or money order and send it to this place here, either one payment or a series of payments. It's up to the taxpayer on how he's going to do that. And so that's how we prepare a transportation self-employed return using Drake software. So if you're new to starting your own transportation company, some research you need to do to make sure, based on where you live at, state, federal, local situations, in order when it comes to your transportation company. You know, my area of expertise is tax preparation services. That's what I specialize in doing. So, you know, I can assist you in helping you set up your transportation company, but those paid clients that I deal with when it comes to helping them get their business started from beginning to end. And I'll see you in my next video.